These discoveries will give you nightmares. There are several reasons why we have trouble sleeping, including stress, nutrition, apnea, and nightmares? Yes, bad dreams can prevent us from getting enough rest. Surprisingly, though, they might also have some advantages. People always discover new things. That is what occurs when you introduce genuinely inquisitive people into a mysterious environment. Thanks for visiting Discovery Unraveled. We'll witness some fascinating discoveries that will give you nightmares in the video we have for you today. To discover more about it, watch the whole video. So, let's track down. Number 1. Mermaid Mummy. The origins of a horrifying 300-year-old mummified mermaid, which has been revered for decades because of her alleged therapeutic abilities, are being looked into by researchers in Japan. The eerie remains most likely consist of a monkey's torso stitched to a fish's tail, possibly adorned with human hair and nails. The mermaid mummy resembles two fabled creatures from Japanese folklore: ningyos, which are fish-like creatures with human heads, and amebis, mermaids with beaks in place of lips and 3 different tail fins. Both of these species of animals have been linked to tales of incredible health cures and lengthened lifespans. The mummy has spent the last 40 years in a fireproof safe inside the temple to save it from degrading. It was once placed on display in a glass exhibit at the temple for guests to pray to. Number 2. Cordyceps. It's a fungus called Ophiocordyceps unilateralis, or cordyceps, but it's not like a mushroom you might find in a forest. After attacking and killing the host, it emerges from the carcass of an insect, typically a caterpillar. It accomplishes this by sapping the insect of its nutrients before releasing spores into the body, where they multiply and take control. According to NPR, National Population Register, the bug will then release the spores, which will spread the sickness. In reality, cordyceps, the eerie fungus that causes the gruesome brain infection in The Last of Us, is full of health benefits and has long been used in traditional Chinese medicine. Although eating cordyceps is generally safe since each person is unique, there may be some side effects to be aware of. Some users of cordyceps have complained of experiencing nausea, upset stomach, or dry mouth after taking it. Additionally, cordyceps should be avoided by those who are young, pregnant, have diabetes, cancer, or have bleeding disorders. Last but not least, there's a chance that a cordyceps supplement can interfere unfavorably with prescription drugs. Therefore, it is extremely unlikely that cordyceps will transform our planet into the dystopian society depicted in The Last of Us. We only wish that the same could be said for climate change. Number 3. Tub-eye fish. The evil, frightful, and amazing creatures that dwell in the deepest parts of the world's waters. Some of these horror fish reside at depths of 650 to 5,000 feet, where it is completely dark. Because of this, evolution has determined that they don't actually need excellent vision. It's preferable to detect your environment through electrical impulses or touch, rather than through your eyes. The research reveals a wide range of ocular modifications that the unsettling creatures of the deep can use. The research team discovered 13 species with genes that would enable them to see color after analyzing the genomes of 101 different species. One species in particular, the silver spiny fin, contained a wide variety of genes, which probably explains how it can detect a wide range of light wavelengths. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, Discovery Unraveled, before more startling disclosures are made if you want to see more content like this. Additionally, remember to click the bell icon to receive notifications whenever new videos are posted. Number 4. Lake Michigan Stonehenge. At a depth of 12 meters in Lake Michigan, USA, scientists found a stone building in 2007 while looking for the wreckage of sunken ships. They estimate that this structure, which resembles Stonehenge, is roughly 9,000 years old. However, it's noteworthy to note that one of the stones has a sculpture of a mastodon, a species that went extinct more than 10,000 years ago. The local Indian tribes placed this restriction because they do not want an inflow of tourists and curious people on their land. The precise coordinates of the discovery are still kept a secret. One of the North American Great Lakes, Michigan is a freshwater lake located in the United States. The greatest Great Lake to be found in the country is also the only one that is entirely within its borders. Located south of Lake Superior, linked to Lake Huron by the Strait of Mackinac, and connected to Lockport by the Mississippi River system and the Chicago Canal. Huron and Michigan are regarded as two lakes geographically, but from the perspective of hydrography, they comprise one system. Number 5. Woolly Mammoth. Mammuthus the mammoth is the prominent standing skeleton in the museum. This mammoth was discovered in Indiana and lived around 11,000 years ago. Mammoths lacked the long, coarse hair of their relatives, the woolly mammoth, but were bigger. The mummified remains of Effie, a newborn woolly mammoth discovered in an open-pit gold mine in Alaska in 1948, are kept in the case at the mammoth's base. About 21,000 years ago, Effie passed away and its remains were preserved in the frozen ground. Early people coexisted with the woolly mammoth, using its bones and tusks to create artwork, tools, and habitations, as well as hunting the animal for sustenance. In isolated populations, woolly mammoths survived on St. Paul Island until 5,600 years ago, on Wrangell Island until 4,000 years ago, and possibly, based on ancient eDNA, in the Yukon up to 5,700 years ago, and on the Taimyr Peninsula up to 3,900 years ago. Number 6. Killing Stone. The Sessho-seki, also known as the Killing Stone, is located in the volcanic highlands of Nasu, a region of Japan's Tochigi Prefecture known for its sulfurous hot springs. According to Japanese folklore, anyone who comes into contact with the stone will die. In Japan, big rocks and stones in places where deadly volcanic gases are produced are frequently called Sessho-seki, or killing stones. This particular stone is a representation of such stones, since it is connected to the myth of Tamamo no Mai and the nine-tailed fox. The corpse of Tamamo no Mai, a stunning woman unmasked as a nine-tailed fox working in a malicious daily attempt to assassinate Emperor Toba and usurp his throne, is thought to be the source of the stone. The nine-tailed fox was killed by the legendary warrior Miura no Suke, whose body became the Sessho-seki, according to the Otogishi. Later, Tamamo no Mai's spirit confronted Jeno, a Buddhist priest, as he rested close to the stone. Jeno conducted exorcism rites and requested the ghost to think about accepting her as a saint. Tamamo no Mai gave in and vowed never to return to haunt the stone. Farewell for now, folks. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. To receive notifications, make sure to subscribe to our channel, Discovery Unraveled, and click the bell symbol. Please add your insightful comments in the space provided below. Watch a few of the channel's other videos as well.